Today's date, January 6th, and I may have just met the potential new owner of next door. I don't know, I don't count on anything at this point, but they were coming in through the gate, and I just happened to be there on the side there doing some weeding, and I'm like, oh, are you guys moving in? And they're like, thinking about it. And I'm like, are you going to be renting? Because, you don't want to be renting. Or are you buying? What's going on? And she said, well, actually, he wants to buy. She pointed to the guy, so I guess maybe she's an agent. I don't know. But I said, well, oh, okay, that would be great. And I go, because, it could use a little repair. And he's like, yeah, I would definitely, I'm here to, probably fix it up if I buy it. And I'm like, well, I certainly hope you do buy it because we could use some new neighbors here. So, but I did let her know, whether she's the agent or whatever, the person just showed out, that if he does buy the house, I'm the person that has the lien on the house. So, you got to pay that off before you can, I guess, purchase it. I don't know. I'm getting a little excited here, thinking maybe there may be a new neighbor, but at this point in time, I'm not counting on anything until I actually see her moving, right?
No, it would be beautiful. And you might want to get rid of that tree because
that walkthrough lasted all of 10 minutes. Very quick walkthrough. I'm guessing maybe it's not going to happen. Like they looked at that and said, yeah, it's a little bit more work than I was anticipating taking on. Okay, I just got off the phone with David. I guess it's been that kind of a day today, right? But anyway, he said that he definitely has a lawyer working with him right now. And I said, feel free to have that lawyer contact me if he needs me to fill in any of the gaps. And also, he's going to be seeing, I guess, Adult Protective Services on Monday, because he really does feel that, since he was not legally evicted, he still has some kind of rights here. And he does. He really does. So, and he still needs to get his stuff, the rest of it, out of the room. I'm sure she's probably already thrown it away because I have her and her friend John on video breaking into that room, cutting off the door, so I'll save that video. But for him, of course. But I don't know if his stuff is still in the room. I just know that apparently, at least people are looking at the house as of today that I notice. And he still has to go to court on February the 6th, so he's got to prepare for that. And I hope he wins. I do, because his lawyer has already mentioned that if he does prevail, he plans on suing her too. So that's how it should be. Yeah, definitely. You got to stop that lady in her tracks, because she's just taking random people and for whatever reasons claiming elder abuse, and it's a farce. And she shouldn't be allowed to just randomly pick people and say, oh, they abused me. Let's take them to court. Yeah, she's got some mental issues, but the only way you can fight those mental issues is in the courtroom, apparently. And today I got a payment from my next door neighbor for her phony elder abuse case against me. And ironically, she attached a note to this check. It's $50, the minimum that she can make. And it says, restraining order against David Alexander, 11/29/22 through 2/6/23. Verify with Simi Valley Police Department. Doesn't matter to me. That restraining order that she has against him doesn't keep him from talking to me. So, because if it did, I would be aware of that, right? You'd be the judge. But yeah, no, he's allowed to talk to me all he wants to. And like I said, it's ironic she would place that note on this check, considering the whole reason she has to keep making monthly payments to me is because she lied in order to get a restraining order for elder abuse. Yeah, right now there's been 2 vehicles in the last 3 days that keep showing up here and just parking for like 20 minutes. They won't get out of the vehicle. One's a great big Ram truck, and the other one is that vehicle, SUV, whatever, with the racks on top. And I don't know if it has anything to do with the house next door, but I do know that John keeps parking right on the hood of the truck where I'm parked. So, yeah, clearly someone's trying to get my attention, right? And that note I got from Linda with my check telling me that she has a restraining order against David. I think they're trying to get me to say something to them, but I'm not going to do it. So it's now day 4, and the asshole friend of Linda next door there, no matter how far I move my truck up, he backs up into it, like right on the hood. And he's got the whole driveway to park, right? Park across the street, park wherever. But he wants to be like right on it. So I'm going to show you. Like he says, he does this shit just because he wants to. Because he just likes being an asshole to people. He's got that whole area he could park in, right? Okay, he departed, and so I took that, moment to go ahead and move the truck forward, and the trash cans are behind it, so, because tomorrow's trash day. But I think after it's time to remove the trash cans, I'm going to go ahead and park my car behind the truck, and somehow, hopefully, convey the message that he needs to park in front of where he is working. And he put her mailboxes right in the middle of the public street thing there, so nobody could park in front of her house, including him apparently. I'm telling you, nobody's thinking with a full deck of cards, or playing with the full deck of cards anyway, huh? Yeah, they're not playing with the full deck of cards. But since he insisted on putting those mailboxes there and insist on parking in front of this house, I'm going to do what I can to insist that he park in front of the house that, has caused me such grief. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the fact that he said on camera that he was destroying my fence solely because he wanted to tells me this guy is doing this just to try and get me to come out and yell, but I'm not going to yell. Video's much better.
Okay, there you go.
So why are you destroying my property?
Because I want to.
Because he wants to. Okay, you got it. He said he wants to destroy my property. And of course, life's a bitch.
Now you know. Now you know.
No, I don't know.
Call whoever you got to call.
I don't have to call anybody. They're already on their way.
Okay, go for it.
I'm just documenting everything you do.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
You're welcome.
Like I said, I'll never understand your guys' mental problem, but clearly you have one. So yeah, clearly as you just saw, the mailboxes are been shifted completely from where they were next to the driveway like everybody else's mailboxes. I guess maybe because she keeps hitting it driving out, whatever, I don't know. I just know that everybody else's mailboxes is right at the driveway. And he took 2 mailboxes, because she has 2 of them for some reason, and put it in the dirt where, I guess nobody can park. Because it is a public street. That's where people park. And you can't really park in front of a mailbox, if I recall. That is the law, right? Because it blocks the mailman. But anyway, okay. So clearly he is parking his truck solely to somehow maybe get me to come out and yell, but I'm not going to yell. And if he doesn't want to park a little further up, well, then I guess he can just keep parking right next to the truck, right on the bumper, as long as he don't hit it. Because if he hits it, then that's a criminal situation. But in the meantime, I'm just going to ignore him. Tomorrow is Monday. David does have his appointment with the lawyer and the Adult Protective Services, and it's going to be pouring rain. And, it's trash day. So it's it's going to be another day. And today there were a few other people looking at her house, going around the backyard, and they finally, went in the backyard and noticed, our side here and the fence. And this family, they're like, what is all of that about? So yeah, the poor agent, they're definitely going to have their hands full trying to sell that house, but I hope they do sell that house, and the sooner the better. And then these were the ones there today, just checking it all out, going, what is all that over there? Yeah, I do hope this house sells. I would really love a new neighbor ASAP.